Gentlemen, and welcome back to Alpha Day Trading. If this is your first time inside the Alpha Day Trading community, please take a moment to actually leave us a message inside a chat. Myself, other mentors, leaders, and other members inside the community would actually like to take a second to welcome you to the team. Yes, this is a pre-recorded video, so no, I do not wear the same polo every single day. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. You'll never know. And again, I just wanted to take a moment to welcome you to the team if you are new. And if you ever have any questions, comments, or concerns, please don't hesitate to let us know. That's what we're here for. Now, if you guys ever notice any issues whatsoever with the community, simply refresh your browser and that will fix almost every issue. If you notice any issues with the stream quality, scroll down to the lower right-hand side of the stream, click the settings icon and actually set it from auto to 720 or to 1080p, and that will permanently set your quality so you'll never have any issues with the live stream. Now, if you still have any issues and you've refreshed your browser and you've already changed the quality, scroll down to the bottom of the chat room page, click one-on-one support, and actually send us a ticket, and we will be able to reach out to you immediately to get everything fixed. It is our main priority to make sure you guys always have the best experience while you guys are inside a chat. So once again, my name is Josh Howerton. Welcome back to Alpha Day Trading, and if you're brand new, welcome. Day one, baby. Welcome to the Alpha Day Trading community. We're so happy to have you a part of the team. We cannot wait to work with you. And if you ever need anything whatsoever, never hesitate to reach out. We are always here to help. Let's not waste any time. Let's go ahead and dive on into it. Good morning, traders. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? And happy Hump Day! I've been waiting a week to say that. Happy Hump Day, ladies and gentlemen. It is June 2nd. Guys, second day of June, and what an awesome day in the market so far, guys. I mean, seeing AMC gap up, squeezing to the upside, seeing a lot of stocks with really good news and really good volume in the market. This is exactly what I've been waiting for, right? This is kind of what we saw the first week of May. All right, so let's be mindful of that. The first week of May, it was absolutely hot. There was nothing but big time profits, and then the market became bipolar a little bit and just really got very choppy and very challenging to trade in. So with that being said, I'm very optimistic. I'm definitely looking forward to June being a hot month so we can all have a great time, all have fun. Most importantly, make some profits as well, guys. So definitely this week, what an awesome start to June, guys. Second day in, already up about $800 in the last 2 days. Yesterday, I closed my day with about $450. Today, up about $422 on the day. One trade on AMC and another trade on BCTX. Currently up $422 on the day. Just an amazing start to the month of June. And I hope you guys are having an amazing start to the month as well, and that you guys are making some amazing profits. So, guys, once again, happy Wednesday. Good morning. I hope you guys are fired up and ready to rock and roll for a great day ahead. Again, just amazing opportunity and amazing profits in the market, guys. If you guys ever have any questions, comments, concerns, let's say you're not making profits, you're still struggling, even though the market is on fire and the market's hot. Whether you're in chat, whether you are over on YouTube, hit me up. All right, send me an email, Josh at Alpha Day Trading. I'm always here to help you guys out. We should all be making money in this market. This is a very, very easy market to be trading in, very easy to be participating in, guys. So I want to see everybody making profit. If for some reason you guys are still struggling, let's figure out why, to where we can get you to the next step in your trading career, and you guys can start seeing some awesome, consistent profits, guys. All right, so right now it's 9:01 in the market. Again, good morning, happy Wednesday, my favorite day of the week. And it's Hump Day, baby. It is June 2nd. Let's go ahead and dive into it and talk about what we have going on today. Obviously, we already know the number one stock that almost every trader is focused on is going to be what? It's going to be AMC, right? AMC has been the stock since last Tuesday. We were talking about it on Tuesday. cup and handle breakout, room to 20. But guys, that's when it really started getting a little unpredictable, right? Now, obviously, we just use common sense. $25 natural resistance, $30 natural resistance, all-time high resistance. But now, guys, the sky is technically the limit here over on AMC, right? I mean, this is the highest AMC has ever been, right? If we go back, as far as we go back, right? 36.72 is the highest it was ever been. Yesterday, we were trading around what? 33 was the highest, 33.71. Right now, $44.75. This is absolutely insane, right? AMC is just insane. Right now, guys, AMC, very unpredictable, right? We can get an edge on AMC. Let's be honest. We can get an edge. Intraday, scalp it, trade it. Technicals are being respected. But guys, why would you want to swing trade this? It is very, very risky. Again, I don't know of any professional traders that are actually throwing their account at a stock like AMC. They're intraday trading it. They're buying options, right? So where they know what the risk is. But if they invest $500, excuse me, and the stock goes back to 10, right? And they lose $500, they're okay with that risk. Professional traders are assessing their risk. They're accepting their risk, and they know what they're getting involved with. I've seen a lot of people. I bought at $44, $42. It's going to 100. FOMO, hype, uneducated. And I feel bad because they could lose, right? AMC could go to 100. What if it pushes up to 40 and dumps today and starts fading all the way back down to 20, 15, 10? What do you think's going to happen? They're going to panic sell. They're going to take a loss, right? They do not know what they're doing. They're just getting... I just feel bad, guys. I do feel bad. And again, that's why it's important to be in a community where we're all here to help one another and steer everybody in the right direction. Because again, I've seen a lot of people posting, how AMC's going to $500, just like GameStop was going to 1,000. AMC's going to $500, $1,000, guys. Buy it now while you have a chance. Buy it. And uneducated traders are buying this at the top. And it's so unpredictable. Could it go to $100? Yes. Could it drop today to 10? Yes. We do not know. Right now at this point in time, it's very unpredictable, especially to be swing trading this and holding this stock overnight. Again, it was predictable last Tuesday when we had that cup and handle breakout up to 20. It was predictable, the fact that we saw a big squeeze last Friday to possibly retest all-time highs, right? But right now, we're in just these unforeseen territory. We've never been as high as 44.75 before. This stock, within the last week, guys, has gone from $15. And it's up over $30 per share in such a short amount of time. What goes up will come back down. This move is not sustainable. Is the move over? We don't know. Could it go to 100? It very well could. Could it drop now? Absolutely. But we know eventually AMC will come back down to reality. So why swing trade this not knowing when that day is here? What if that's tonight? What if that's tomorrow night? Right? We just don't know. So why put yourself in a position to lose money? You should only be trading this if you have what we call YOLO money, right? You only live once. You got $500 and you could literally burn it right now. Walk into your bathroom, put it in your toilet and flush it, and you don't care if it's gone. Then okay, have fun with AMC. But if that $500 is your bill money, you need that to eat. You need to pay your car payment. Maybe that's all you have in your account and you're trying to grow a small account consistently. You do not swing trade AMC. It is a gamble. And we're not here to gamble. We're here to consistently make profits. So I want to get that out of the way because there are a lot of new traders getting sucked in to this hype. There are a lot of new traders getting sucked into the FOMO. And a lot of these traders, not everybody, but a good majority will unfortunately be holding the bag at some point. All right, because what goes up, what team, will eventually come back down. Not everything goes up forever. I've never seen a stock just go up forever. All right. So that being said, guys, AMC, what do we have? All right. Well, right off the bat, I see $36 support. What did I say yesterday? I wanted to see the stock push up close to the open, get a panic drop, right? Profit taking. I mean, traders are up quite a bit. Swing traders, people that are still holding this, say last night for the swing, whatever the case is, the stock is gapping up almost $8. So what do you expect to see right at the open? I expect to see a little bit of profit taking, right? And that's what I was looking at yesterday. A little bit of profit taking. It came down almost to the area that I wanted to buy for that pop back on up, right? I missed that entry, but we found another great entry that we took advantage of. So with that being said, on AMC, I'm looking to see some profit taking here at the start of the day, right? I definitely expect to see some traders taking profit, pushing the stock back down into that $36 level. And if we see a panic drop at the open, I will be looking to go long on AMC around that $36 support level for that pop back up and possibly start squeezing into some highs, guys, right? You never know, but that's an area that I like to be a buyer at if we get a very quick drop right out of the gate due to that profit taking. Maybe I can get in, quick little pop back on up, make it, lock in some nice profits and, add some P&L to the day, guys, right? I'd love to have a $1,000 day, but again, I'm not going to force it. I'm okay with $400 or $500 a day. That's $10,000 a month. That's $120,000 a year. I'm okay with these small, consistent base hits, guys, right? But if we find an opportunity that presents itself, let's make some more money today, guys. All right. So with that being said, AMC right now, we know that our new support level, our next support level, will most likely be back down here towards around $36. What's unique about 36? Not only is it post-market highs, not only did we come back down and retest it in pre-market, but it was also Friday's resistance right around 36. So if we come back down to 36, I'm definitely looking to be a buyer. All right. If we lose $36, how low could we go? Right? We could come all the way back down towards around 32.81. So right now, support, the best support I see at this time. Yes, it's trying to hold above 38, right? But the best support I see, what I like, where I want to be a buyer, $36. If we lose $36, we have room down to 32.81. Now, if we break back above 39.36, right? We had resistance, we had a lot of support, we have some new resistance, and now we have the VWAP holding this down as resistance. If we break back above 39.36 and hold, that's going to turn back into support, and that's going to be our new support line right around 39.36. But right now, that is a level of resistance. Now, if we ever get back above 39.36 and we start moving back up, how high can AMC go? Well, right off the bat, we know that we have room to retest the highs, right? We know we have room to get back up towards around $44.75 to $45, right? Anything over $45, your next psychological number is going to be 50, all right? So that's how we play it. And a way to play it smart is to lock in profits every dollar, right? If you have 1,000 shares at $40, for instance, and it goes 41, lock in 100 shares, 42, lock in 100 shares, 43, lock in 100 shares. Scale out, right? Scale out properly. Play the chart. Lock in profit when you have it. That's what professional traders do. That's what we do. We lock in profit when we have it. All right, guys? And with that being said, locking in profit quick has me up $422 on the day. That's the beauty of not holding the bag too long, going from a winning trade to a losing trade, right? When you're in the green and you like it and you want to lock in profit and you want to get paid, there's nothing wrong with selling your position, closing out, right? There's nothing wrong with locking in profit. Green is green. The last thing that you want to do is say, I was up $400, but then I walked away break even on the day. You were up $400. You tell me somebody that makes on average $400 a day without a degree, working from their house for a few hours a day. I don't know of a lot of people, guys, right? So again, when you're up, there's nothing wrong with locking in profits. 400, 1,000, 2,000, 100. Green is green. Don't be greedy. Lock in profits when you have it. Consistent basis profits add up, and that's how you stay consistently profitable, and that's how you make this a career, guys. All right? So, AMC, we know exactly what's going on there. We know our top target is a retest of high a day, $44.75 to $45. Anything over that, room to 50. All right? So, AMC right now, probably once again going to be our number one watch today. AMC was not our number one watch yesterday. It was out of the gate. We made some great profits on AMC yesterday. That was a beautiful trade. So again, out of the gate, right now, AMC is going to be our #1 watch until either A, it fades off and we see something else start moving on up, or B, maybe it steals the show and it remains our #1 watch. But again, if we think psychology, where are a majority of traders? I mean, a majority of traders are still on AMC right now, guys, right? So that's where our focus needs to really stay until we see it start fading on off and until we see other stocks really grind to the upside. So let's talk about what we have. Before we dive into stocks with news, I want to bring LEDS to our attention. We're talking about this yesterday for a possible mid-candle breakout formation. Right now, it's not a beautiful daily mid-candle breakout, but LEDS has so much potential. I want you guys keeping this on watch over $13.50, all right? Over $13.50 here on LEDS. I want you guys keeping this on watch. If we break over $13.57, $13.60, that's where a lot of attention and a lot of activity will most likely move back into the stock, and we have a lot of room right up to like $15.35, right? Anything over $15.35, we could definitely retest Friday's highs up towards around 18. Now, where's support on LEDS? $11.65. But ideally, this stock is gapping down slightly. That's what we want to see. We want to see volume move in over that $13.60, and that's where some hype and some action can really move into LEDS. Honestly, we don't want to see it pull back all the way to $11.65. We want the slight gap down, and we want to see buyers move in at some point right around above 13 and get this over $13.60, and that's where we could see some volume and excitement move in to get LEDS back up towards around that $15.35, and then possibly even all the way back up to 18. I'm sure you're saying, Josh, there's no volume, there's no activity. Well, look at all of the other times that it's done nothing. No volume, no activity, boom, big squeeze, right? So right now, again, I'm looking at the daily chart, I'm looking at our 5-minute chart, looking at the flow, looking at the momentum, looking at everything, and I've seen this time and time again, where you have a big green day, a big pullback, right? It has a decent little second day with a higher low starting the form. Look at these higher lows starting the form. We could definitely see this get that momentum back above $13.60 up into around that $15.35, maybe even 18. So again, I'm going to be watching LEDS. I like this type of consistency and this kind of momentum and this flow that we have with LEDS. I've seen this time and time again. Again, it doesn't have to play itself out, but if it does break over $13.60, you best believe I'm ready and I know my target overhead, and we can make some really nice profits here on LEDS. So definitely something I wanted to talk about to get out of the way now before we dive into all of our stocks that actually have news today that are gapping up here in pre-market. So again, LEDS back burner play. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about our #1 top gainer for the day. That is BCTX, currently up 99% here in pre-market, trading 11 million shares. Average daily volume on this play is 981, and it's a low float stock. It is 6 million in float, gapping up once again almost 100% on the day. So why is this stock moving up, right? Why is it moving up? It's got some really good news, guys. Really good news. So BCTX, all right, reports 12-month overall survival benefit in advanced breast cancer, 100% resolution of eye bulging tumor. All right, so again, BCTX reports 12-month overall survival benefit in advanced breast cancer. Keyword, breast cancer. 100% resolution of eye bulging tumor. That's really good news, guys. Really good news. That's why BCTX is gapping up almost 100%. So, we know why it's moving up. We know it's a low float stock. We know it has really good volume, and it's gapping up really nice. So, where is support and resistance? Where are our levels at? Well, right now, guys, we're going to have light support right around that 593. All right, so right around $5.93 is going to be light support. Better support on this play is back down towards around $4.80 to $5. All right, so if we're looking at BCTX and we start fading on off, we lose $6 and we start pulling back towards around $4.80 to $5. That is our best level of support to see BCTX hold to possibly get that next leg up. All right, now if $6 holds, right? And we start moving to the upside. How high can we go here on BCTX? Well, first target is going to be right around 733, retesting this prior level of resistance here in pre-market. Honestly, looking at the daily chart, it's very choppy. It's very ugly. There's not a lot of data, right? There's not a lot of data to really gauge any kind of solid support and resistance, as the daily chart's very, very choppy, light volume, again, very messy. So again, we're going to play this psychological support and resistance. Every 50 cents, every dollar, right? We're going to play this smart, all right? Psychological resistance over the high a day, as again, we can't really gauge any kind of key levels of support and resistance here on the daily chart. So again, that'd be $8, $8.50, $9, $9.50, and then 10. Once again, $5.93 light support here on BCTX. Then anything under that $5.93, room all the way down to $4.80 to $5 is our best level of support here on BCTX. Once again, good news, low float, trading really, really great volume. Again, average volume is is a million. We're trading almost 12 million shares here, and we're gapping up 100%. So there is a lot of attention. There's a lot of action here on BCTX. Definitely one of our top 3 stocks that we're going to be watching for the day, guys. All right, so that's BCTX. Definitely add it to the watch list. Moving on, we have MITO. I would start with CNST, but go look at CNST, guys. Not doing anything, right? Why is it not doing anything? Because there was an acquisition at $34 a share. What do we know about acquisitions? They get that initial spike up to the acquisition share price, in this case, $34 per share, and we see them sit sideways. So yeah, there's a press release. You would think that, okay, that's a good gap up, 66%. It's trading great volume. But guys, the acquisition is going to take place at $34 per share. What's the company worth? $34 per share. Do you really think it's going to move up or down off that $34? Most likely not. It's going to pretty much sit sideways around 34 bucks today. So right now, guys, definitely nothing worth watching here on CNST. We do have MITO is number 3 on the leaderboard. Right now, MITO is gapping up right around 42.8%. So almost 43% here in pre-market. Average volume on this play, 4.6 million shares. Right now, we're trading 7.7. So we're trading almost 2 times, right? Not quite, but almost 2 times the average daily volume. So that tells us, okay, there's traders here, right? It's a 15 million float stock. Not a bad float, pretty low. Why is MITO moving on up? Well, clearly we can see that it got some action last night. So the news was probably dropped last night, right? So here we go. So MITO shares are trading higher after the company announced it received orphan drug designation from the European Medicines Agency for the treatment of Barth syndrome. All right, so again, we got company announcing it's received an orphan drug designation from the European Medicines Agency. Okay, so pretty good news. Pretty decent news here, okay? So that's why MITO got some hype last night. Again, we closed yesterday at $1.45. We had highs of $2.63. Right now, again, a lot of profit taking, right? Traders coming on in that were in this last night, maybe swing traders, again, taking some profits. But the nice thing about this is we have a lot of room to the upside, right? We have a lot of room back up towards around 250 to 260. And what I like about this is we have already pulled back to our level of support. Where's support at? $2 natural support, $2 post-market resistance, $2 pre-market resistance. So old resistance holding up as new support. So right now, if we can hold above $2 on MITO, we definitely have a lot of room back up towards around those highs of $2.60. All right, now if we lose $2, how low can it go? Well, our next best level of support is going to be around 175 to 180. All right, so MITO, $2 best support. If we lose $2 down towards around 175 to 180 is our next best level of support. We do have so much room to the upside here on MITO, all the way up towards around $2.53 to $2.60 here on MITO, guys. So those are all top stocks that are actually gapping up fresh with news. All right, we have BCTX, definitely one that we're going to be keeping on high watch. We have MITO, definitely one we're going to be keeping on high watch as well. And then we already know what we're looking at here. AMC, baby, right? We know we're already looking at AMC. And if you guys are thinking sympathy plays, other stocks moving because AMC has a lot of action. Well, you have BB. You have BlackBerry, right? Keep BB on watch. You have GameStop, GME. You have KOSS, right? These are all stocks that are going to move in sympathy with AMC. AMC's shooting to the upside. What are these stocks going to do? Shoot to the upside. AMC starts dumping on off. What are these stocks going to do? Most likely start dumping on off, right? They're going to move in conjunction with one another. But again, why sit here and trade GameStop at 250 bucks, right? When all the action is still on AMC, I would rather participate where a majority of traders are. And AMC has been somewhat predictable. We've made a lot of money on AMC. I mean, just AMC alone in the last week, I've made over $2,000 on the stock. That's not bad, right? Again, it's consistent. It's predictable. The technicals are respected. So again, until we do not see that take place anymore, and right, the technicals not really holding on up, then we won't trade it. But right now, the technicals are holding on up. All right. So right now, my focus is still on AMC because 80% of traders are here on AMC, guys. All right. So number one stock out of the gate, AMC. Number two, we're going to be watching BCTX. Number three, we're going to be watching MITO. Right. Back burner play. Right? Back burner, sleeper play that has a lot of potential. LEDS over 1360. All right? Also, we have NVCN. Okay? NVCN back above $1. Right? We went from $1 all the way to 128, a 20% move to the upside. Right now, it's pulling back to retest $1. If we stay above $1 on NVCN, not only could we see it move up today, but we can see it move up over the next couple days because the daily chart actually doesn't look all that bad. Right? Actually doesn't look all that bad. Back above the 13, getting squeezed between the 50, popping above the 50 yesterday, getting some nice action this morning. We're going to see a nice gap up, and we have room up towards that 200-day moving average at 136. Right? So again, if we can hold above $1 here on NVCN, not only can we see it move up nicely today, but we can definitely see it move up nicely for the next couple of days. And it's cheap, right? It's a low price stock. It's $1. So again, I do want to keep NVCN on the back burner as well. So again, we have LEDS on the back burner. We have NVCN on the back burner. And then I also want to watch WPG, right? WPG was a pretty random mover yesterday. They actually had like class action lawsuit news, all right? The stock off class action lawsuit news went from $3 to $6. That's 100%. Why? Well, yesterday we looked into it. The short float percentage as of yesterday morning was 33% or something like that. So it wasn't the news, right, that got the stock going, right? Because the news wasn't great to get the stock up 100%. It drew attention to the stock. That press release, that article, right, being circulated, drew attention to the stock. And then traders noticed that it had a large short float percentage of 33%, right? There was like 9 million shares short on the stock. So it wasn't the press release. It's the fact that the hype right now, right? The hype, what's in circulation is short squeeze, short squeeze, short squeeze, just like we saw back in January, all right? So again, I want to keep WPG on watch because if you look at the daily chart on WPG, you could probably get an idea and an edge on where this stock had been shorted the heaviest based on price action, based on technicals. So with that being said, another back burner play. Not saying it's going to do anything today. I just want to keep this on watch in case it does start moving back up. If this stock ever breaks over $6, you got a shit ton of room to $10. All right? If it ever breaks over $6, you have a lot of room to $10 here on WPG. So again, back burner play. High short percentage, all right? Again, not a good press release yesterday, but it drew attention to the stock. And then a group of traders and people noticed that it had a high short float percentage. They started buying the bad boy up and caused an initial little squeeze here, right? Look at that big red candle, floop, right? Look at this big green candle, floop. We squeezed out a lot of these shorts here. Look at this big red candle from 1070 all the way down to 6. That's what I'm saying. Anything over the 200-day moving average, anything over this consolidation right here, you can definitely see another little pop to the upside on WPG. So again, back burner play, but I think we should keep it on high watch. We do have a lot of great opportunity here on WPG if we ever break over $6, guys. All right. Top gainers yesterday, we had OEG, one that we're going to be keeping on watch as well. Not really going to dive into it too much here because, again, we have 5 other stocks that really have our attention right now that look a lot better. All right. GBR was another gainer yesterday as well. So, again, we want to keep prior day gainers on watch, right? We already know the technicals. We talked about these yesterday. We should still have our levels marked up. Look at OEG. I have my levels marked up. Look at GBR. I have my levels marked up, right? We know that they're yesterday gainers. We know that they shot on up yesterday. So again, keep these on your watch list. These were top 2 gainers for yesterday. If we see AMC fade, if we see BCTX fade, if we see MITO fade, maybe traders come on back over to OEG and get it going. Maybe GBR, but it's definitely worth keeping on your watch list, guys. All right, so again, top 3 stocks to recap if you're just now tuning in. We have MITO, we have BCTX, and we have AMC. Top 3 stocks I'm watching out of the gate. AMC is the #1 stock for that panic drop down to 36. All right. Back burner plays. We have NVCN, we have LEDS, and we have WPG. Top 2 gainers from yesterday, OEG and GBR. So right now, AMC, #1 watch. I have a whopping 1 minute and 40 seconds to use the restroom. I'll be right back, team. Get fired up, and let's have an awesome day. All right, guys, we're back. And then for everybody over on YouTube, we have decided to go ahead and do our small account challenge. I also have decided to cap this at 100 because I want to be able to work with everybody one-on-one and give you guys my undivided attention. So if you guys are interested in the small account challenge, make sure you send me an email and reserve your spot. We will be dropping some more information here this week for you guys to officially get registered and signed up for that. Again, just to be added to the wait list. But again, I wanted to make that known that we will be capping this at $100 or $100, 100 members, just to make sure that everybody gets our undivided attention and that I can work with everybody one-on-one. So right now, guys, all eyes here over on AMC, right? All eyes on AMC. I'm looking for that quick little washout down towards around that $35.75 or down towards around $36. One big nasty candle right down to 36. There's 36.50. I'm not in. I want to see 36 damn near to the penny. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, so close. 36.30. Let's get that washout, baby. Go to a 1 minute. So close. So close, yet so far away. Killing me, Smalls. You're killing me, AMC. No, I'm kidding. Boom. There we go. Quick little entry. 36.04. I got filled. Nice. We want to see it pop back up to 37 ideally. Again, this is a high-risk trade for you guys. So again, if you're a new trader, this is not a trade that you should be taking at all. This is a washout long, panic, drop, looking for the pop back up off support. 36, buyers move on in. And there we got a quick 20. And there we got a quick little profit. So, nothing crazy. I only took 200 shares. I grabbed a quick little $50 out of the trade. So by the time I got out, I grabbed about, yeah, nothing crazy, about 50 bucks out of the trade. Those are quick scalps, down and up, down and up. So right now, we're also going to be watching MITO off to the right. Get that thrown up right now. That is down below $2 over on MITO. BCTX. We're going to be watching BCTX as well as AMC. Watch AMC for a possible red to green move over $36, guys. Right? So anything over 36, we have room for a possible red to green move. Break over 38. Definitely see a lot of hype and a lot of activity move in here to AMC. Oh, why my AMC? Look at that. That was a great bounce play. That was a great bounce play. I'm a quick profit taker. I gotta start holding on to these plays a little bit longer, baby. Look at that. Look at that. Quick red to green move. Woo! $2 a share. If anybody grabbed that, good shit. If you guys held it longer than me, awesome stuff. I just don't want to give my profits back. I like 450 bucks on the day. I'm gonna keep it. I'm going to keep it, but $2 a share off the bounce, beautiful stuff. And that's why it pays to understand technical analysis, right? It pays to be a part of a community that can teach you these things. I didn't know this as a new trader. Now I know it. Now I can make consistent profits. So right now, AMC has room to 39.36. 39.36 is your next target here on AMC. Right now, the fact that we got above the open, we want to hold the open now as support ideally. So right now we want to see AMC ideally hold above 37.50. Want to see AMC hold above $37.50. So I'm getting ready to take an entry here on LEDS, guys. We broke above 1360. Look at that decreasing volume pullback. Looking for the break over 14 here. I grabbed a small 100 share position with stops below 1345. Looking to see if we get that next leg up here on LEDS. I only took 100 shares, but we have room for about $1.50 to the upside first target. I don't need a lot of shares to make a decent profit on this trade, and I can keep my loss very, very small just in case we do come back down to, say, 1340. I'm only risking $40 on the trade, but I have potential to get $150 out of it. This is a 3-to-1 setup, and LEDS has been on high alert since yesterday, guys. So right now I break over 14. Watch for a big run up towards around $15. My stops right now are going to be right around $13.40 on this play. Right underneath the low point. So our low point today right here was $13.35. Stops are at $13.35. Need to see this go ahead and break over $14 if we want to get this going today here on LEDS. It definitely has a lot of potential. It was a sleeper play. It was a back burner play, guys. Let's see if we get LEDS up over 14. Let's make some nice profits if we can. We need to see this break on out here. You see volume over 14 with no issues. That would really bring a lot of excitement and a lot of hype into LEDS. But I'm risking 40 cents on this play. Let's see if LEDS is going to get something going here. We'll let AMC kind of settle on out. Let BCTX settle on down. If we don't break over 14, start cracking below 1340, be a signal to walk away. But right now, buyers are trying. You got 13.95 on the ask. Buyers are at 13.87. Buyers need to start stepping it on up here. We got some decent volume. The volume looks good. Increased volume to the upside, decreased pullback, increasing right now up towards around 14. Let's see if buyers can get this thing going. All right, and once again, this was on our watch list this morning. This is something we talked about yesterday on the stream. This is something that I alerted in our alert box as well, right? So LEDS has been on high watch since yesterday. So right now, a break over 14, we could definitely see a nice pop to 15. Right around 15.35 would be our target to go ahead and start locking in some profits. Again, stop losses right now, right around 13.45 on this play. BCTX still looks a little choppy right now. So we're kind of sitting back over on BCTX. NVCN down towards around $1. Ideally, we want to hold above $1 here on NVCN, MITO. That one right now getting hit pretty hard, rejected off 2. BCTX right now trying to hold above the 9 EMA on decreased volume. So that's actually not a bad setup here on BCTX, right? A nice push, nice healthy decreasing volume pullback. We definitely, as long as we hold above VWAP, we could see this up towards around 733 and just like that getting crushed. Right now, AMC is still trying to figure itself out. So we're good to go, guys. We're good. We're sitting back being patient right now. The only thing that I like, believe it or not, has no volume. But again, I like this flow. I like the setup. This is something that I've seen play out a lot over my 6-year career of trading stocks, right? Never 100%. But high probabilities of actually getting that next leg up based on what I'm seeing over the last couple of days. So that's why I went ahead and took a very small position here on LEDS, because again, why would I want to go 1,000 shares and give all of my profits back? I don't. I'm okay with losing 40, 50 bucks on the trade because I know I have at least a 3-to-1 if this actually works on out. So BCTX getting hit pretty hard right now, back down towards around $6. We got LEDS trying to stay above the 9 EMA and the VWAP. That was a pretty key level that I wanted to see this stay above. Start losing 1350, I'll probably lose some confidence and we probably won't get this thing to play itself on out. Right now we're at 1350 on the bids. So right now, I don't know if LEDS is going to get it, guys. I really don't think LEDS is going to get it. It definitely looked good right here, right? The volume was looking really good. The push off VWAP, and that was needing to be that break over 14. So let's see. Still got my stops down towards around that 1335. I'm actually going to go ahead and put that stop in the system. 1330. Under shares, stop. Now let's go look at something else that Chris just posted up in chat. We got PEI. All right, so yes. We got PEI grinding on up right now. We're going to have support 285 off yesterday's highs. That would be the best support, or back down towards around $3 natural support as well. So PEI getting some action. How high could PEI go? Well, it definitely has room to fill this gap. 350 is going to be a pretty strong level of resistance. 350 to fill the gap. If we ever start squeezing out over that level, we could definitely see 384. Then we could see it all the way up towards around 434 here on PEI. Right now, we just got to sit back and wait for some kind of a pullback before we could possibly see that next leg up here on PEI. You guys didn't remind me. Gosh, your pre-market scanners are still up. What you doing, buddy? What you doing? AMC room to 39.36. PEI is pumping on a tweet. Yeah, I was getting ready to say, I didn't see any news on it. So, got to be a little cautious there. It's, getting pumped up because of the tweet. But if the technicals are respected, then absolutely, we have some opportunity. This market is pretty hot right now, guys. This market is pretty hot. Definitely a lot of great opportunity to make some great profits. I'm just scanning through some movers from yesterday, some back burner plays. Looking at BCTX. Right now, nothing really happening. MITO, nothing happening. AMC. We have resistance at 39.36. If we break over 39.36, right, we could definitely see that hold as new support and get that next leg up towards around that $44 mark. Then again, PEI, I'm just kind of sitting back and looking to see if we can actually get some sort of a pullback for a better entry. There's no sense in buying here all the way up towards around 321. It just went from 285 to 320. Hasn't really pulled back yet. Again, that's why, you know, kind of what I'm waiting for here is a little bit of a pullback. I'm thinking about adding to my RKT. I'm thinking about adding to my RK swing trade today off this nice little consolidation. At a nice push, pulling back, leveling off that 13 SMA. And RKT doesn't look bad at all. I mean, it has room back up towards around $20 here on RKT. So now that I'm sitting here thinking about it, I think that's a good opportunity to go ahead and average into this play for my swing. Let's go. RKT. Let's add a little bit here. So we're going to go ahead and add. All right, so I just added to my RKT swing. I got my average cost basis up towards around, down towards around 1916. So that's not bad. Bringing that cost basis down. Nice little swing trade opportunity here. Right now, LEDS back above VWAP ever so slightly. Still keeping this one on watch here. BCTX not looking all that great. ITO needs to get back above 2. AMC, obviously we had resistance at 39.36. NVCN holding 1. LEDS trying to get the next leg up. I'm going to add to my LEDS here and then go ahead and adjust my stop loss for my 200 shares now. And get that modified and placed in the system. So now I got 200 shares long at 13.76. A stop of 13.30. Looking for the break over 14 on LEDS. Again, this is my trade, something that I like. Definitely something that if you guys don't like it as a trader, you don't understand why I'm trading this and why I like it, then don't get involved. Right? There's no volume, but again, it's more of a speculation play. But again, it's worth the risk to me because I've seen it play out time and time again, and let's just see. We definitely need to keep AMC on high watch over that 39.36 mark if we ever break back above. I may be shorting the futures real quick. So let me go ahead and pull that up. I may be actually taking a short here on futures like I did yesterday. Where is my desktop? So I did short a futures contract off the third point of the trend line, looking to see if we get another leg down here on the SPY today. Right now I did short that. We'll kind of let that do its thing-a-lang. Right now, guys, it's only 17 minutes in the market. If you're not in a trade, if you're not trading anything, that's okay. There's not a lot of phenomenal opportunity. I mean, you have PEI trying to hold above 320, grinding the 9 EMA, looking for a pop to 350. That would be your target if you're long on PEI. You'd have a first target around 350, and then a second target up towards around $3.84. LEDS stopped me out. It's okay, right? It was definitely worth giving it a go. I had a lot of great opportunity here right out of the start. So right now, LEDS, it's all good, baby. Can't win them all, Pokemon. So BCTX halted to the upside right near these highs. So that being said, if we get the gap up and we get that pullback towards around that 713 halt area, we could see it squeeze and retest these highs at 772 here on BCTX. So let's definitely keep BCTX on high watch here, guys. All right, so BCTX is definitely on high watch. So it looks like BCTX is just not getting color coded on the ticker side of things. So I'll have to reach out and see what's going on there. You got fat fingers over there. It's all good. It's all good. So right now I'm watching AMC here for the break and hold over 39.36. All right, so BCTX was halted at 9:46, so we'll be live at 9:51:02. So again, we got about a couple minutes here left over on BCTX. Go look at BCTX. Right now we have bids up towards around 740, so that's what we would want to see, a nice little 20-30 cent gap up. Quick washout back down towards around 712. I would be buying around that 712 to 715 mark with stops below 7 if it did not hold. So again, nice low risk with potential for about 50 cents of profit. So a 5-to-1 alt strategy setup. Definitely risky, not for the faint of heart, but we've seen this strategy work out time and time again. One of my favorite strategies to trade. One of the strategies that I really just identified on my own. No one really teaches a alt strategy. Again, it's not a very common strategy that a lot of people know about, but it's a very rewarding strategy as well. So BCTX, I definitely have this one on high watch. So again, we should be live here on BCTX right around 9:51:02. Right, 9:51:02. So we will be live here very, very soon on BCTX. So all eyes here. Right now I have bids at, it's kind of chiseling between like 730, 740. So again, we need a gap up, a quick washout. We should be live here in the next 5 seconds, guys. So all eyes here on BCTX. Looking for the gap up, looking for the washout. It never washed out. Didn't wash out where we wanted it. That's unfortunate. It gapped up towards around that 730, and it only came back down towards around 720. So not the right entry for that trade. So right now, all good. We'll wait for the next opportunity. Right up into a new high. $8 would be your next target. And then anything over 8, again, we're going to play it every 50 cents to $1, guys. Every 50 cents to $1 is a great way to play BCTX. As again, you don't have a lot of data here on the daily chart. It's very ugly. It's very choppy. All right, cool. So here's AMC, guys. So we got AMC back above that 39.36. Let's keep AMC on high watch here. AMC starting to get a nice big pop to it, but again, we want that entry as close to 39.36 as possible if we start to get that pullback. So top two stocks that we're watching right now, guys, is going to be BCTX, $8 resistance, with support back down towards around that 713 mark. Anything over 8, we have room to 875. And then anything over 875, room up towards around 10. We finally have PEI getting the pullback, so we'll keep this on watch around 285 to 3 to see if we get some kind of reversal here over on PEI. LEDS is dead, so I'm going to go ahead and just remove that. MITO, we'll watch to see if we can regain $2 here on MITO. If we can, maybe we have something. WPG, maybe keep that on watch for tomorrow. OEG, definitely maybe keeping this one on watch for tomorrow as well. Then GBR doesn't look like it's going to really do too much, but we'll still kind of keep GBR on watch as well. Right now, what we can go ahead and do here on AMC is go ahead and connect our lows, guys. Go ahead and connect your lows and run an uptrend on this play. Right? Got a nice little uptrend. So look, we start pulling back to the uptrend. That also puts us somewhere around 39.36. That would make for a really nice entry here on AMC. So that's kind of what I'm waiting for here on AMC is if we get that pullback, retest the uptrend, retest old resistance as new support, we definitely have some great opportunity here on AMC. So AMC is definitely my #1 watch at this time, followed by BCTX, and that is actually going to get halted to the downside. Ouch. So right now, AMC #1 watch, guys. AMC #1 watch back down towards around 39.36. There's PEI down towards around 3, but support's right around 285 to $3. So, I mean, we'll keep PEI on watch. See if this one can actually hold on up. Right now, BCTX halted to the downside. And #1 watch right now is, AMC. So, oh no, not UONE. Oh no, not UONE. That's bad. That is so bad. I don't like UONE. No, I'm kidding. UONE has just been a past mover before, so this one trying to get some hype as well on UONE. We got resistance right at that 1070-ish mark. Now over 1070, UONE could definitely see 12. And it could see somewhere up towards around 13 here. So definitely let's keep UONE on watch. Support right now would be back down towards around $10. on UONE. So definitely going to be keeping UONE on high watch as well. And my focus right now is still on AMC, guys. I'm looking for the third point of the uptrend. Looking for the retest of 39.36. Really sweet trade if we can tag that uptrend here. So I'm keeping this one on high watch. This is my number one watch right now. Come on, AMC. Come on down to the downtrend for us. Or the uptrend. Come on, baby. Give us a clean setup here. You gonna give us that entry, AMC? I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting for you, AMC. You better come down for us. We're going to trade you. Right now, guys, it is 9:58. I hate doing this, but YouTubers, have an awesome rest of your day. I hope you enjoyed our first little hour stream. Again, not bad. Not bad. Locking in a quick, 365 on the day. Unfortunately, not a lot of killer setups within the first 30 minutes like yesterday. Again, you never know with the market. Just never know. Yesterday, we had AMC streaming for free on YouTube. I know you guys were making some great profits. People in chat, members in chat making some great profits as well. Right now, the only thing that I have for you guys is AMC for the pullback to the third point of the uptrend. And that's going to be pulling back and retesting prior resistance as new support as well. So that's all I got for you guys. But have an amazing day. Trade smart. Be safe. Don't fall into the FOMO. Don't fall into the hype. Be a professional and be a smart trader, guys. All right. So until next time, happy and safe trading. And I will see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. as we kick off our pre-market commentary session.